The women are off to a fairly good start. We're scoring a lot of goals. I'd be honest, we could have played some tougher teams in these first 4 or 5 games, and so I'm not what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not satisfied with where the girls are at, but I'm very pleased with what they've shown so far. This team seems to like each other, and that's a big part of it. I mean, it's always difficult in the early parts of the season to get a chemistry with all the new players, and the sophomore girls have been so great, so welcoming, and the freshman girls came in, even the ones that are quite talented, they came in with no egos, and so they're doing well. We changed the formation around a little bit to fill in because I was disappointed last time we spoke with some of the goals being scored, and the girls have had clean sheets the last 3 games, and that's what we're looking for going into conference play. So, well, Ashley Talley is our team captain. She's a sophomore, and she's just incredible. She's a great leader and a good player. I have to find ways to bring her off the field because she wants to play the full 90 minutes all the time, and she's capable of playing the full 90 minutes every time. And she does some of the dirty work in the midfield that gets overlooked in the score sheets. And so right now she's nowhere near our top scorers. But if it weren't for her, those girls know that they wouldn't have the opportunities that have been created. And so Ashley's just been fantastic. She embodies that kind of smash logo because she really takes it to them. Sophomore Christine Kitaro is she's been fortunate enough to find herself in some really good opportunities, and I think she had 5 goals in the last 2 games, so she was able to put a hat trick away, and we're seeing a lot of growth out of her. Christine is she's always been one of the faster players on the field and very technically gifted, but sometimes her decision making as a freshman kind of took her out of the opportunities that we'd like for her to be in. And it seems like this year, at least from the early goings, that she's taken a lot of those points and some of those things that we talked about on film and things last year, and she's paying them a little closer attention. So I think the sophomores are performing well, and some of these freshman girls, I mean, if we're only talking about a few, then I can't even mention any because the whole group's just being really great right now. Yeah, the conference home opener will be on Wednesday against Neosho. Neosho's a team that came in and beat us last year at home, and it's one of those matchups that can't be overlooked no matter which directions either teams are playing. Neosho last year had won 4 or 5 games straight when they came in and came in and beat us, and so they've had a little bit tougher going this opening. But I know their coach and I know the way they play, and they should be competitive. So we're excited about the opportunity of seeing where we stack up against our Jayhawk Conference opponents because, as I mentioned before, our first game schedule, while competitive, hasn't featured really any teams that are in our conference, and I tend to think that a lot of our conference teams are probably a little bit more threatening than some of the first 4 or 5 games we've had.